Hey guys, and welcome back to Forrestplays. I'm Forrest Corner, but you knew that already. Today we're playing Lego Marvel Superheroes, and in the last part, we went to Oscorp, defeated Venom, and then basically made sure Tony's house was safe after figuring out that his house was trying to kill him. And I know that I'm starting off different from what I was, or from where I left off, and it's because I actually did this last night. I did this mission last night, and I had such a terrible headache that after I looked at it this morning to edit it and whatnot, it was terrible. I sounded so horrible. I didn't sound excited. I basically sounded like I was just going through the motions. And I said, no, I'm not doing this. I'm going to redo this level again. So yes, there is a little bit between the last level and the main level of this one that has a little bit of dialogue, but it's really nothing important to the game. It's just stupid crap.
The Empire State Building was opened in 1931 and has remained one of New York City's
yeah, it was just, sorry, I had to burp there. I looked at the recording, it was terrible, and I said I was going to redo it. So that's what I'm doing now. And if this video gets uploaded later than what it's supposed to be, that's the reason why. It's because the first recording itself was terrible, and I knew that it was not up to par. It was god awful. I mean, it was like I sounded like I was dying. I mean, I felt like I was dying last night when I had the migraine. But I mean, I literally felt like crap. And I sounded even worse than crap when I was doing the game. So I don't know. I'm redoing it now because one, I don't want to just throw out videos because I can or want to. I want to throw out videos that actually make some. I mean, I want to throw out good videos. I'm not going to throw out videos. I mean, I'm not going to put out videos, not throw out. I'm not going to put out videos that are bad and terrible. I have done that in the past. I know I have. And from there on, promised, like, basically once I got better at this, I promised myself I would not put out a bad video. Or not a terrible video in my eye. I've been putting out the best videos that I possibly can. That is also the reason why, when I was doing those 6 or 7 games, it was basically I was putting out bad videos during that time. Because I was... Oh, I hit it. I did not expect to hit that. I was trying to do 7 games. I mean, that takes a toll on you, especially when you still have school to worry about. And I knew once I started seeing my videos, and I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. So I basically cut down the videos. And I am now glad that I've done it, because now I sound more energetic. I sound better, and I don't feel like crap all the time I don't feel like crap when I do these videos, because I'm making sure that I don't feel like crap. And I'm thankful for that, because I used to just push myself to do it. Like, I've watched YouTube. I watch YouTube creator, people, more successful YouTube, what would you call them? YouTuber? No. I would just say Let's Players. I mean, I do watch some people who don't do Let's Plays, but mainly Let's Players and animators. I watch them, and every one of them say that they don't want to put out, like, even if they don't force themselves to put out a video. They put out a video if it's good. If it's not good, they trash it and regret. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. Now, how do we do this? I've done this before, so I mean... Oh, okay, I just messed up the first 2.
That symbol looks familiar.
Oh, really? Never would have guessed. Of course, y'all saw the emblem before we actually got to this point, so...
I guess evil organizations don't spend as much on training their goons as they do on these fancy doors.
I kind of just realized that the person for Hawkeye doesn't have the best voice acting for Hawkeye, personally. I want to skip this because I've seen it, but y'all haven't seen this, so I can't. I'm not going to skip it. What did he throw? I saw. Oh, I guess that was probably like the protection part.
This could be a problem.
Hey, you guys need any help?
Hey, just in time, Human Torch. Why are you down here? I didn't ask that the first time because, as I said, I was like going through the motions. I know how to do this level because I played it, but I mean, I'm definitely not going through the motions anymore. Trust me, last night why am I collecting studs? I have enough, and there's no point in me collecting studs. It's just out of habit, and I know that I should be collecting studs because technically in every level I do, I collect studs, but it's really unnecessary right now. So all I really have to do, which actually is going to make this go by a lot faster, is just run through this level and then go off to the next level, which I haven't done yet. I only did one level last night, and that's because I just felt terrible after I did I felt terrible after doing this video. Doing this, not this video, but doing this level. I felt god-awful. So I stopped and then went to bed. And that was at 7. But I should tell you, like, I'm a night owl. I'm just going to say, I'm a night owl. So going to bed at 7 when I'm used to going to bed at, like, 12? Yeah, that's a big change. That's a huge change. That when I go to bed early, that means something is wrong. And my fiance even found that out. Like she saw that I was going to bed earlier. She was like, "You all right?" I was like, "No, I feel terrible. I feel god awful." And normally I don't complain about feeling awful. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before, but I haven't been sick in about 6 years. Like, sick as in flu and stuff like that. It's been forever since I've been sick like that. But, I do get migraines, which I'm pretty sure that's what I had. Oh, crap. Oh, this is wrong. There we go. I do get migraines. I do... I get those often. Well, not often. I get them occasionally, but I've gotten them more this year than I have in the past years. So there's definitely something not right. It might just be the air pressure. Might be pressure change. It could be because we've had a longer winter. There could be many reasons why I'm having these problems right now. But I'm good now. I shouldn't. Well, we also went. It's going to sound bad, but we also went outside yesterday to play some tennis, and I, as big as a sports person that I was when I was younger, I am basically non-existent in sports anymore. What is? I guess someone who has electricity can probably do that. That's what I'm going to go on the assumption with on that. But yeah, I don't think that was the cause of it, because I had it before that even started up. Or before it was starting to get bad. God dang it, just stay on the freaking thing. Unless, you just jump off after you're done with it. I thought I had to have someone stay on it. I played this. I've played this before. Yeah, right. Oh, also, I guess I probably should point out where Stan Lee is in this. Stan Lee is right here. And all you do, if I can do this correctly, you just blow these. Yeah, you just blow that up and you save Stan Lee. What did he freaking do? I mean, he is the person in peril, as in what other games have called it. Oh, cool! I actually picked her for right off the bat. He's the person in peril for these games. Like, there's always that person who's in trouble, like in the Spider-Man games. I think Indiana Jones. I think Indiana Jones was person in peril. I can't really remember.
We'll have to find another way around.
I don't remember what Lord of the Rings was, because as I said, I didn't 100% complete that game. And it kills me to this day, and I got rid of the game, so... Every time I see it, I'm like, God, I wish I beat that game. Every time I look at my channel and see that playthrough of it, I'm like, why did I just not beat that game afterwards? But yeah. And also, I think this is totally random. Well, it's not completely random. It actually has a point to why I'm saying this. But I said at one point that I might be doing. Oh my God, you stupid bitch. I think at one point I said that I possibly would be doing, what was it? I'd possibly be doing DLC for Borderlands 2. It's not happening. There's no way I'm doing DLC for Borderlands 2. One, because there's so much of it out there right now. And I'm not talking about YouTube-wise. I'm just talking about it in general. There is a ton. Why would you go down? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, can I please just go from here?
I don't need superpowers. Trust me.
Oh, thank God. Yeah. What was I doing? What was I saying? Oh, the Borderlands 2 DLC. There's way too much DLC for me to even consider doing it. Consider doing the DLCs for it. I haven't even, to honestly tell you the truth, I haven't even played the DLCs. I've done the beginning of one DLC and said, screw it. And never did it again. Like, I have not touched Borderlands 2 since I beat the game. Well, since I've done that DLC. And it sounds sad, because Borderlands is one of my favorite franchises. Telltale's is coming out with a Borderlands game, and I'm ecstatic over that. But I don't know. It's just something with the last game that was really unappealing to me for some reason. Like, there was something about it that just did not feel right. It's not that it was the same as the game before, because it was definitely not the same. There was definitely differences in the games. But I just don't know. I guess it was just really the fact that it didn't feel right. Like, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I'm trying to figure out how Oh, I know why. Because the whole game, the first game was based on deception. That's right. I remember why now. The first game was based on deception, and they did a really good job at deceiving the player into thinking that it was doing good. And then it turns out that you opened up some hellspawn thing. You opened up something terrible that shouldn't have been opened up. And then you defeat it. In this game, you're not tricked at all, you know what you're doing, and you go after, and you're going for revenge instead of actually going on an adventure. I guess that's probably what the big difference was, because the other one was really an adventure. The one now, the second one was, it was an adventure, but it wasn't an adventure of, oh, we're gonna go get treasure, we're gonna get something cool. It was an adventure of, oh, we're gonna go kill this guy because he tried to kill us. Which, honestly, is not, like, I'm not big into those type of games. I'm not big into, let's go after said guy because he tricked us, or he tricked us into doing stuff. Also, I didn't come over here last time, so this is actually pretty good that I'm doing it now. Because there's a mini kit that I did not grab, so... Yeah! Oh, I can't do it because I'm not Spider-Man. Crap. Never mind, we ain't getting that. For some reason, only Spider-Man can do this, because it's two of them. And we can't. I don't know why he doesn't just shoot 2 arrows and pull the strings. Makes sense, but hey, this is the game's design, not mine. If the game wants to do it that way, the game can do it that way. I guess that makes it more replayable also. Because then you have to come back with Spider-Man and actually do this level yourself. Although you're going to have to come back anyways to do a lot of this stuff with it, because there's magnetized crap. There's... Oh, I did not realize that you did not die down there.